A flight with 113 people made an emergency landing on the sea because of a fault in the aircraft. The plane was badly damaged when it hit the water. 10 minutes earlier, the plane had met bad weather and entered a thunderstorm that was 30 nautical miles wide. Both engines stopped one after another after hail strikes. The plane was gliding. While everyone was terrified, the aircraft passed through the storm. People thought they were safe, but the captain was shocked. The plane had been hit by lightning and then met a microburst. They could not land at the airport as planned. They had to land on the sea. The plane dropped at 3,500 feet per minute. The captain turned off all air systems and told passengers to take brace position, but the speed was still too fast, so he opened the wing flaps. At the same time, the rescue team had learned of the danger. They took their gear and set off fast. They locked on the location and rushed to the site. The plane slid down onto the water in front of them. The captain tried to land slowly, but the engines that had been hit by hail stopped again. He pulled the throttle hard, but it did not work. The rescue team had only 15 minutes before the plane would sink. First, they tied steel cables to the aircraft and used helicopters to slow the sinking. Then they broke open doors, pulled out conscious passengers, and marked injuries. After hard work, most of the wounded were carried out. Water was seeping into the cabin. A man found a baby in business class. A young rescuer kicked open a gap. The parents had shielded the baby. He saved the baby. The cockpit was still shut. Time was running out. Only 5 minutes were left before the plane sank. The young rescuers saw two captains stuck in their seats. The winch of the helicopter had reached its limit. He called for all teams to retreat, but a man did not want to leave him. He rushed back as the plane was braking. The young man didn't want to give up on any life, but the helicopter's winch had already reached its limit. As the aircraft broke apart and fell into the sea, the man immediately jumped after it. He got into the cockpit and quickly told the young man to put on an oxygen tank, but the impact of the fall was too great, and the young man's leg got stuck in a crack. The man gave the oxygen tank to the young man, and his own face began to swell due to the water pressure. As the cabin sank deeper and deeper, the young man pushed the man away and waved goodbye. The loss of his good friend left the man deeply blaming himself, and he even wondered whether his way of trying to save him was right or wrong.